Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you. And this is a beautiful guitar. As you can see, they call it the brown sugar. What is the brown sugar? Come on, I mean it's just a color, brown sugar. This is a 2016 series 614 CE that just came in. Beautiful guitar, and I'm really impressed with the design and of this Grand Auditorium that Taylor have reworked on this. Specifically, Andy Powers, which started with this. And let me just go through Seeker spruce top forward shift bracing with the relief route over the top that gives you a better bracing. The bracing patterns are really, they've thinned down the tops. They have also scallop a little bit more, and the two-tone brass are really thin. But this one has a special difference between they actually season the top. They call it tone factor, which actually they bakes the top so that they stabilize the resonance on the guitar, the cellular structure. I've got it right, you know. But mainly it's just in a layman terms, just stabilize the wood, you know, stiffen and stabilize the wood, and you get that tone. That tone could not just be improvement tone, not just the top, but the back and the sides. The back and sides are maple and hand rubbed with this, they call it brown sugar color, which just looks like a tea kind of color on this maple. And this striped maple, or curly maple or flame maple, it's a little bit harder compared to the quilted ones. Quilted ones gives you a little bit more sustain and a little bit more warmness, whereas the stiffness of this of the flame maple is slightly high, is slightly dense. So what Taylor did was also they changed the bracing pattern on the back. The backs used to be that high, and then they really thinned it down. As you can see, even the bracing behind, you can see from here, is curved down this way. Obviously that will give you a little bit of that low end. Once you trim down the back and sides, especially the backs, it acts a little, give you more vibration. If it's stiff, it just reflects the tone. But if it's very flexible, I mean, just think a lemon stem. This is like another air pump. You got an air pump here on the top, pressing, you know, vibrating, energizing the top, and then wells for like PRS, they stiffen the back, so it just acts like a reflection. Whereas the Taylor new guitars, they thin down the back so that it also moves, so both the top and the back moves, and the sides are stiff, and just you get a little bit of that low end. I would say it's like a subwoofer, lots of low end. Whether it's clear or not, I don't know, you decide when you hear this. Okay, ebony bridge, ebony fretboard with the ivoroid 600 series inlays on this guitar. You got the stripe ebony laminate on this they got a pickguard on this ebony binding, and also the head plate is gloss with the die cast tuners or the sealed tuners. Behind this, the neck is stained the same color as the back, and you have that inlay here also, and a back plate that is gloss. So lots of good stuff on this guitar. One thing to note about maple is maple has less decay compared to I mean sustain, less decay. They focus more on the fundamental, the trebles and the mids, and less decay. So when you play, you put a maple guitar in any situation, especially live, it will cut through the band because the bass is covered by the bassist and maybe by the piano. And yeah, I mean, I've upgraded the saddle to the bone saddle to the FMI saddle. Originally comes with the HD-like strings. The HD-like strings are good if you like something meaty, you like a lot of mid-range. But I prefer a balance between trebles and mids and the bass. So I roughly prefer the light gauge elixirs that I put on this sounds really better. The trebles are sweeter. And then sometimes it's not having too much of everything may not be good for in even situations like food and stuff like that. even guitar, you have too much overtones and stuff that you kill yourself. So I'm gonna just play this guitar, and really it's a step up. You got the tone factor, which is the C on top. You got back and sides are really relatively thin. Even the finishes are, they call it 3.5 millimeters thin, which is more than half compared to the normal finishes. That means that previously their UV finish is very thick. Don't say I say that. Okay. I've been really impressed with this guitar. Let's listen how it sounds. Really, it doesn't sound like a maple sounding guitar. So you can actually, what Taylor did was to optimize it by working with the wood and stuff like that. That's very, very genius, very smart of Andy Powers. Sounds really, really fantastic. How does it sound up the scale? Beautiful, beautiful sounding guitar. Alright, here you go, the 614 new edition that has a tone factor season top, that is, they bake it, they season it, dry it to stabilize it, and they say that it's one of the contributing factor to a great tone. But I would say also the bracing pattern has to do with it. They're using the protein glues on the top. Are they better? I don't know. I mean, there's no one single factor. It's multifactorial that causes something to sound really good. So don't just think that it's one factor. That a lot of guitars is all multifactorial. If the top is seasoned, is in balance with the back and side, it does make a lot of difference in the total outcome of the guitar and stuff like that. Even how the guitar is set up, you can have a great guitar that's made, but the guitar is not set up the right strings, the right height. It really have a enormous impact on the tonal outcomes, and also the player, also how it feels, and the back and sides really is because the 914, if you use an Indian rosewood, has too much bass, a lot of bass and overtones and stuff like that. With this, because the way it's braced, the bass is slightly more contained, but it's more airy also, and it gives a really warm sound. If you're in Singapore, the Taylor guitars are all sold by Sinamex or Sweetie Guitars. Sinamex has really exceptionally good price. I don't know why, but do see them. Simon Peter, I mean the one who's really competitively in his price. He gets one of the lowest price right now in the world. I mean, I'm not selling for you, but you consumers, friends, fans, and people that tune in, you want the best deal. Sinamex is the way to go. Email them, sinamex.com. Sinamex, okay? Maple with the brown sugar dye on this beautiful light guitar. If you like this guitar review, you can just post a comment just below this YouTube video. And you want to watch more great guitar reviews, is to just subscribe to this channel, because this is a great channel after all, the Guitar Spa in Singapore. I've done more than 400 over guitars, more than 10,000 subscribers, and counting, almost 5 million views. I just want to thank you for all your support. Without you, I won't be doing many of these videos. If you don't inspire me, don't cheer me up and stuff like that, put some comments, I won't be here doing all this. Okay, till the next review, you can say I live passion for your guitar. I love joy, peace, and health to be multiplied in your life. I'll see you soon. Bye.